Fans are saying Drake's album is shot. Many critics and former rappers also came into the mainstream to criticize Drake. There is a negative buzz around his album, For All the Dogs. Is this the pre-planned criticism, or does his album deserve it? What is the fans' reaction to his album? How Drake is coping with criticism? In this video, you will know about everything about his new album. Drake is among the list of most successful rappers, and his God's Plan is one of the highest-selling rap songs of all time, selling 18.5 million copies all over the world. But this time, Drake has just released his new album, For All the Dogs. People are talking about it a lot, as they always do with big artists. An example is Kendrick Lamar, who faced harsh criticism when his album came after 5 years. After some time, all critics and fans praised Lamar for the same album they criticized and called it a classical masterpiece. But the difference is this time, people are very harsh against Drake. For Drake, the reaction has been more critical. People like Joe Budden criticize the album, and many reviewers have given it negative or mixed reviews. This isn't something new for Drake. He has faced this kind of response with his recent albums. Will this harsh criticism frustrate Drake? Now, if you check Metacritic, a review aggregation site, you'll see that For All the Dogs has the lowest score of Drake's career, 52 out of 100. His previous album, Certified Lover Boy, scored 60 out of 100, which was his lowest before. Drake's most successful album is So Far Gone. The score of the album is 81 out of 100. Drake was once a critical darling. People and critics loved him, but this time, this is not the case. Will he regain his position and become beloved rapper of all? Before answering all these questions, let us introduce our channel where you will get all the detailed information about celebrity life and daily entertainment news. Our mission is to provide you with every version without leaning towards any side, so you can know the ultimate truth. For this, we need your support, so just subscribe to our channel. Your kind gesture will boost our morale. There is an opinion about Drake's music. People are saying his music has been too focused on money, fame, and women, and they are fed up with listening to the same kind of Drake music. While Drake's fans support him, admitting some songs are not up to the mark, but criticizing the entire album is unfair. Some staunch fans of Drake believe this all criticism is pre-planned to defame their favorite rapper. But still, Drake is really popular. His concerts are always packed, and he's known for interacting with fans. His kind gesture and bestowing on fans are always on the limelight. In For All the Dogs, some songs are excellent, like Massive and Hours in Silence. There are 23 songs in the album, and Drake collaborated with various artists like Tizo Touchdown, 21 Savage, J. Cole, Yate, SZA, Party Next Door, Chief Keef, Bad Bunny, Sexy Y Red, Lil Yachty, and DJ Screw. People were excited about the album feature song with famous singer Frank Ocean, but song didn't live up to the hype, which is the main reason people got angry with Drake's album. 8 a.m. in Charlotte song featuring Drake's little son Adonis, who also created the cover of the song. Drake fans appreciate this and say this is a masterstroke to get emotional support. In the shadow of criticism, a verbal battle is growing when the former rapper jumps to criticize Drake. It all started when Joe Budden, a retired rapper turned podcaster, criticized Drake's latest album, For All the Dogs. He said that the 36-year-old rap star was rapping for the kids, suggesting that his lyrics didn't connect with people of his age, and he told him to grow up. Budden didn't hold back. He told Drake that as he's almost 37, he should leave behind the younger crowd and themes of youth. After all this criticism, Drake lost his cool and responded harshly on Instagram. At Joe Budden, you have failed at music. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey, we don't even remember your number. Drake throwing jibes at Joe Budden, calling him an unsuccessful rapper who can't pay his bills anymore. Joe Budden and Drake's fight starts, and Joe Budden does not leave any chance to mock Drake. He shows his message on the podcast and calls him names, telling bad things about his career and life. While Drake's dad also jumped into the battle, he wrote the diss for Joe Budden. I thank God for this life and not having to come to rushed conclusions on Best Buy podcast mics. This clash reminds us of the nature of the rap arena, where every rapper diss or hates each other. Some of those hate relationships are fake and created for just marketing strategy, and some are so dire that rapper doesn't want to face each other, and some cross extreme lines to try to eradicate their rival. But one thing to admit, Drake is a nice man for all this, and his frustrated remarks are showing criticisms are entering his skin. There is a universal way for artists. Continue on their path no matter what the critics say. Drake should follow this way. Yes, some criticism is unfair. Honestly, there are some tracks on the album that seem like they are useless and not thought through very well. But that not mean the whole album is trashy. There are good beats and catchy songs also in the album that might do well on entertainment mediums like TV and radio. Drake mixes it up a bit between R&B and rap, which makes the album confusing. The album has 23 songs, and album is so long and there are some good moments and some not so good moments. What do you think about Drake's new album? Tell us in the comments box.